I work too hard for it. Well, but what you know you can make so much more. That's okay. I'll just live with what I got. And it's okay. But you heard the old adage, the wealthy continue to get wealthy, and the poor stay poor, and the middle class just get squeezed. All right, well, I'm tired of getting squeezed. All right. And I want to share with those of you who are tired of getting squeezed. Because there's nothing wrong with risk as long as you manage it. All right? Don't be afraid of it. And in this day and time, technology can help you so much mitigate, reduce your risk and help you be successful in business. And I got some ideas that can also help. I won't talk about them here, but inshallah, if you're going to, I hope all of you are going to be coming to the 2011 Muslim Convention. I'm going to roll out a program there that's going to be dynamite. And I'm going to wait to roll it out at the convention. I hope I see all of you all there. Let's get back to our presentation, because I'm just about to wrap up in a few minutes. All human beings, now listen to this, all human beings have fears, doubts, beliefs, strengths, and weaknesses. It's how we respond and handle these core similarities that make the difference. So we all have weaknesses, we all have strengths, we all have fears and doubts. It's how we handle them that make a difference. And we're Muslims. Well, most of us here are Muslims and believers. I'm just assuming we are all. And Allah says in the Quran, if you're a believer, you don't have no reason to doubt or fear if you put your faith and trust in God and move forward. All right? That makes all the difference in the world. In this day and time, it makes all the difference in the world. So, getting back to our quandrum. Changing quandaries is often a change at the core of who you are. Let me say this again. Changing a quandary means changing at the core of who you are and how you think and how you look at the world. If you are moving for safety and security, and as I say, you want to move over to the B or the I side of the quadrant, you're going to have to deal with risk. All right? And you're going to have to deal with maybe having some loss. The thing is, everything usually runs in cycles. And what you want to do is just average out on top. So you want to have resources coming in enough areas so that if you lose a little bit here, you win a little bit here. And at the end of the year, they either balance themselves out or you're on the upside. Every now and then, you may lose. But you're still in the game. And what you're saying is, okay, well, let me look at this again, and let me look forward to next year. If you listen to the news reports and the business reports, don't you hear when they say in this particular quarter, Walmart was down in this quarter? Was it up the next quarter? GE down this quarter? A quarter is 3 months. Was it up the next quarter? What they want to do is, they just want to be up at the end of the year. All right? And when they're down, there are different factors. It's the reason why they may be down. They try to adjust so they can be up at the end of the year. When the fear of losing money or failing becomes too painful for some, they go back and seek security, while others seek freedom. See, some, they just embrace fear. They just embrace it because fear is the same as risk. Some run back to security. Some decide, no, I'm going to continue where I'm going, continue down the road I'm going. I'm going to use one more example, and then we'll almost wrap up. You know, when Mohammed began speaking and talking, and started talking about his economic program, you know, Muhammad told us, you know, when he first started, it didn't start off and wasn't successful when he first started. It was 2, 3, maybe 4 decades before his economic program started to having benefits. But when it started having benefits, the community, his program really excelled. Did it not? For those of you who are still around. Did his program, didn't it excel? All right? And there was one watchword that we always, or phrase, we're building a nation. Wasn't that our phrase? Right. We're building a nation. All right? And we made sacrifices To build this nation, we made sacrifices. We got to have that and bring that spirit back. But now, to build your own businesses. But we're building communities now, model communities, all right? And business is a component of that model community. So that same phrase, we just need to change it a little bit. Instead of rebuilding a nation, we're building communities. And those of you who are in business, Imam Muhammad says, if we build strong businesses, individual businesses, if they attack one, then the other one jumps up over here. And if they attack that one, then the other one jumps up over here. Okay, so it's no more cut off the leader or cut off the head and stop everything. There's too many heads out there. And that's the attitude that we have to have. And that's why I'm going through all of this. Because I plan to be one of those businesses. To build and help build this model Muslim community. I really want some of you all to join me. Alright? I don't want to be the only one out there. And I'm going to work with all those who desire to join me. Alright? So, at this point, the cash flow quantity is going to change a little bit. So now that I've gotten to the end of this presentation, now it's going to look like this. All right? Same thing, but just a little differently. The E is an employee with a job. The S owns a job. You see the difference? We're thinking it's you're in business for yourself. You really own a job when you're self-employed. All right? That's what you are. You own a job. All right? But if you can move from that right side of left side of quadrant to the right side, business, that's big business. All right? But a business owns a system. If you can build a system and walk away for a year and come back, and the business is still running, and in fact, it's running even better than it was when you walked away from it, now you have a business. That's what McDonald's is. It's a system. That's what Wendy's is. It's a system. All right? And an investor, your money is working for you. All right? You just go to the mailbox, and you go back, and you pick up your royalty checks, or you pick up your dividend checks. All right? Any of us in here can do this. Some of us in here may already be doing it, and that's a blessing. But any of us in here can do this, if you have a desire to. All right? That's why I'm on my way. And I pray Allah for those of you who are interested will come along with me. With that, that's the subject, and we've covered subject matter for the day. We're going to continue with this at the next time we have our teaching the first Sunday. Now, the next first Sunday is going to be July 3rd, and we'll be outside, so I probably won't be teaching. But inshallah, in August, hopefully we'll continue. And our next class will be, the subject of our next class, let me just give you the subject now, Achieving Financial Freedom by Using OPT and OPM. Now, I'm not going to tell you what those stand for. All right? Some of you may already know. But we're going to cover this next time we have a class. Achieving Financial Freedom by Using OPT or OPM. Let me make a few announcements, and then I'm getting ready to give way to our next presenter. The Doing for Self Cash Flow Club. You know, it's the cash flow club that we have meet every second Saturday. We're going to postpone our meetings, and we will resume meetings after the 2011 Muslim Convention. So the Doing for Self Cash Flow Club will postpone its meetings to after the convention, and we'll make announcements when they will resume. And there are free coupons. You know, I told you about the coupon exchange. There are free coupons available at the Akbar Enterprises LLC table. Just come by and take advantage of those free coupons. And with that, I want to say thank all of you for your attendance. And I pray and hope that I have the opportunity to teach and address you again the next first Sunday. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.